Today, you're going to test your listening skills of fast English so you can better understand native English speakers the first time, and you can add a lot of advanced vocabulary and natural pronunciation to your speech. Welcome back to Jforrest English. I'm Jennifer. Now let's get started. Here are your instructions for the entire lesson. First, I'm going to say a sentence 3 times, and you need to write down exactly what you hear in the comments. After, I'll explain exactly what I said, and I'll explain the natural pronunciation changes that take place, and I'll also explain the advanced expressions that I used. Are you ready? Here we go with the first listening exercise. I'll say it 3 times. Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Did you get this one? I said, have you edited it yet? This is extremely difficult to say. It was difficult for me to say just now. Have you edited it? So notice we have edited, edit, and then in the ed form, the past simple form, edited, edited. That's the past simple of to edit, edited. Now we have to add on it, and you're going to combine that sound to edited. So we already have did. Now we're going to add on it to it. Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? That is extremely difficult even for me to say. I would say this is a tongue twister. And most likely, I wouldn't even use it. I would change it to the noun to avoid this very difficult pronunciation. Have you edited the report yet? Have you edited the document yet? Now let's talk about the grammar. What do you notice about this? Well, first of all, it's in question form. And what verb tense is this? It's the present perfect. Have you edited? So we have or has conjugated with the subject, have you, and then the past participle, edited. And then we have yet, because yet is commonly used in question form with the present perfect. Yet is also used in negative form with the present perfect. So to answer this negatively, I could say, I haven't edited it yet. I haven't edited it yet. And remember that we use already with the present perfect for affirmative statements, positive statements. Yes, I've already edited it.
Edited it together on my Mac.
Took that video, edited it.
And woo, I'm glad I don't have to say that anymore because it was very difficult even for me. Let's try this again. Here's your listening exercise. Does she have what it takes to move up? Does she have what it takes to move up? Does she have what it takes to move up? I said, does she have what it takes to move up? Let's talk about does she. Does is an auxiliary verb, so we can pronounce it very quickly in an unstressed pronunciation. Does. Now, she begins with a sh, so we're going to combine those two sounds together. Does she? Does she? Does she? Does she? We can combine what it into what it. Notice I have a soft D because we have a T between two vowels, which we pronounce as a soft D sound. What it. Does she have what it takes to move up? To move up. So to will become unstressed, to move up. So I'll use that v to combine those together. To move up. move up, to move up. Let's talk about what this means. Let's talk about the expression to have what it takes. This means that you have the skills or the characteristics necessary to become successful. Right now, I hope you're thinking, Jennifer, I have what it takes to become fluent, which means you have the skills or the qualities to become successful in that particular area. So right now you might be thinking, well, I don't have the fluency skills. But do you have the qualities required? Patience, consistency, motivation, dedication. Those are the qualities necessary to be successful when learning a language. So you don't need the skills, you need the qualities in order to say, yes, Jennifer, I have what it takes to become fluent. So put that in the comments because I know that you have what it takes. Now let's talk about to move up. To move up. In a business context, when you move up, it means you get a more important position within your company. So basically, you get a promotion, which is a very good thing. And it's amazing that you're here right now doing this because improving your communication skills will help you move up a lot faster. It will help you advance in your career, get a promotion a lot faster.
I don't have what it takes.
Do you have what it takes?
Because I have what it takes.
Let's try this again. I'll say it 3 times. I'm finally all caught up. I'm finally all caught up. I'm finally all caught up. I said, I'm finally all caught up. Of course, caught sounds like ought, caught. Now, because up is a vowel, so now we have caught up, we have a T between 2 vowels. Again, I'll pronounce it as a soft D, but I have to combine the sounds together. Caught up, dup, caught up, caught up. I'm finally all caught up. Let's talk about what this means. The expression is to be caught up. I am caught up. I'm finally all caught up. To be caught up. This means that you've finished all the tasks that you were previously assigned. So maybe you had some tasks that you were supposed to do last week, but you didn't have time. And now, today, you had time, so you completed those tasks. So then you can say, I'm finally all caught up. Notice in my example, I said all caught up. Here, all simply means 100%, entirely. It's unnecessary to include it, but native speakers really like to include this word and we use it quite frequently. So you could say, I'm caught up, I'm all caught up. They have the exact same meaning, but a native speaker will likely add all. To share another example using this expression, I could say, I'm all caught up on my emails. So here, notice I mentioned the specific task, on my emails. So that means I either read the emails that I was supposed to read last week or even yesterday or even earlier today, or maybe I responded to the emails as well. I'm all caught up on my emails.
All caught up.
Okay, we're all caught up.
You all caught up?
Do you want to try another listening exercise? I'll say it 3 times. Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? I said, do you have a sec to bring them up to speed? Let's talk about do you have a. I can combine do you and say do ya, do ya. Have a. Do you have a? Do you have a? Do you have a? Do you have a sec? Notice that k sound in there. Sec. Do you have a sec to bring I can reduce the them, just get rid of that th, and I'm left with and I have to add it to the word before. Bring 'em up to speed, up to speed. Here, sec, this is the short form of the word second. This is very commonly used as a question. Do you have a sec? Do you have a sec? I'm asking you for a short amount of time. Do you have a sec? And this is commonly used before you ask for help or before you want to start a discussion. Do you have a sec? Can you review this document? Do you have a sec? Can we discuss the conference? Let's talk about to bring someone up to speed. Up to speed. This is an expression, and it's when you share the latest or most recent news and information on a specific topic. So let's say you were on vacation for 1 week. And during that 1 week, you weren't checking your emails, you weren't talking to anyone at work. So you don't have the latest information or news. When you get back, you might say, I was on vacation for a week. Can you bring me up to speed on the conference? So you can specify something specific, the conference, on the conference. And the person knows to share information or news related to the conference within the last week because that's the information or news that you don't have.
Dr. Cox, do you have a sec?
Hey, Jack. Do you have a sec? Do you have a sec to talk about my piece?
Let's try this one more time. I'll say it 3 times. Are you going out tonight? Are you going out tonight? Are you going out tonight? This was an easy one, right? Are you going out tonight? The pronunciation is quite clear. Notice how we can combine out tonight together. When I say out, I'm not going to pronounce that T. Out. Out. The T is just silent. But tonight starts with a T. So I can use that T from tonight for both words if I say them together. Out tonight, out tonight, out tonight. So you can combine those together. Are you going out tonight? I included this easy example because this is a very common expression that native speakers use, and perhaps you don't know what it means or you don't feel confident using it yourself. To go out, that's the expression, to go out. This is when you do a social activity outside of your home. So you leave your home to do something social, so something fun. Perhaps it's to have a nice dinner with your significant other or your family or friends, or it's to go to a movie. Are you going out? Are you going out tonight? Notice that this is in the present continuous because it's asking about a plan in progress. Are you going out tonight? But the expression is to go out, so your verb is go. If it were last night, you would say, oh, I went out last night. Now, this isn't clear what you did, so someone would have to ask you, oh, what did you do? And then you could tell them, oh, I went to the movies.
Want to go out tonight?
Are we going out tonight?
You want to go out tonight?
Now let's do an imitation exercise so you can practice this fast pronunciation. I'm going to say each sentence again, and I'm going to give you time to say the sentence out loud. And then I'll repeat each sentence 3 times. Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Does she have what it takes to move up? Does she have what it takes to move up? Does she have what it takes to move up? I'm finally all caught up. I'm finally all caught up. I'm finally all caught up. Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? Do you have a sec to bring him up to speed? Are you going out tonight? Are you going out tonight? Are you going out tonight? Amazing job with this. Now, to be honest, I really regret using edited it as one of my examples because it was extremely difficult for me to say. So I'm sure it was extremely difficult for you to say as well. So I'm going to say that's a tongue twister and it's very difficult. So remember, have you edited? You need edited, 3 sounds. Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Have you edited it yet? Put that in the comments. Have you edited it yet? Put that in the comments, and now I'm feeling more comfortable with that. So you can practice that as well. And you can get this free speaking guide where I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can click here to download it or look for the link in the description. And I recommend watching this lesson next because you'll learn a lot of vocabulary that will also help you understand native speakers. So make sure you watch this lesson right now.